When content creation is a big part of your life, you will inevitably find yourself moving closer and closer to finding a setup that is flexible, versatile, and just easy to get up and running. Now, I typically record in the setup you're watching right now, right? And I find that it's great. I mean, you know, it's perfect. It's already set up, it's already ready to go. But sometimes I want to add a bit more diversity to my videos. So for example, I might want to film in a different space in my studio or in another room in my home. And in order to do that, things will get a bit hairy, right? I have all kinds of cords all over the place. I have different devices that I'm using that are powered and plugged into the wall. It really would just be kind of a headache to have to move everything to film a video just in a different space, even in the same room. So this camera rig that I recently built is really the answer to many of those challenges that I've been facing. And you know, when it comes down to doing things a little bit differently for my videos, I found it to be a great solution. So let's get to the camera rig build itself. Now, by the way, before I get started, I want to let you know everything I'm talking about can be found in the description box below. So don't worry about trying to write this stuff down and figure it out. I have some links below. Now, the core of this build is the Sony A6700, which is an absolute beast when it comes down to video, with the ability to shoot 4K video at 422, 10-bit color, S-Log 3, as Cinetone. It's really just a great option, not to mention the AI capabilities that are baked into the camera. It's really just amazing. And so that's why that's the basis of this particular build. Now, when it comes down to the camera itself, I do have the small rig camera cage on here, along with the small rig NATO top handle with the NATO rail as well. Now, to go with this, I also have the small rig V-mount battery plate as well. And so this is a great attachment for this camera. As you can see, it's very versatile. You can slide it in and out. It can get close to the camera body or a little bit further away so that you can actually swing out the little monitor on there as well. Now for the V-mount battery, I'm using the newer mini V-mount battery at the 99 watt hour size. Now you could go a little bit smaller, but I think that the 99 watt hour size is probably the best size to go with because it's just enough power for you. You don't have to recharge too often. Now, when it comes down to the monitor. Now, obviously the A6700 does have that flip out screen, which is great, but honestly, it's kind of small. And depending on how you're filming, and if you're going to use like a teleprompter or something like that, you're not going to be able to see the monitor at all. So I went with the Freeworld 6-inch monitor, and it really just sits on top of that top handle that I talked about, and you can see it while you're filming. It's in a great spot, and it's really just very simple and easy to use. Now, when it comes down to audio, that's another piece that I always found to be a little bit challenging because I prefer to use XLR microphones. But another great audio option is going to be the Rode Wireless Go 2. And they also have the new Rode Wireless Pro options as well. So you can go with either one of those. I have the Go Wireless 2, so I'm not going to upgrade if I don't need to. But this is a great option because it's, again, wireless and you don't have to worry about any cords or anything like that. And as long as it's charged, you're already ready to go and start recording. Now, holding all this up, I have the newer video tripod, the GM88 version, and this is a really great tripod. It might look a bit bulky, and in some ways it kind of is, but it does have a fluid head on top, and that really just makes for some really great smooth shots if you need to get shots like that. If that's not something that you're worried about and you're not worried about the stability, or you already have a tripod, you can definitely use a different tripod if you want to, but I found this to be very sturdy and I really like it, especially that fluid head mount on there. By the way, if you're finding value in this video, definitely hit the like button as well for the algorithm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one. Now, to tie everything together, you're going to need a few other little accessories. So first of all, you're going to need a D-tap battery that is going to power the Freeworld monitor. You could also use batteries, but I honestly found the D-tap battery is just much easier to just plug in. So I would go with that. You need a USB-C cord to USB-C. That's going to power your camera to keep that charged up and ready to go as you're filming, so your battery's not going to die on you. And then you're going to need an HDMI to a mini HDMI cord. And I prefer the coil versions of these because you can just stretch them and they really are just versatile, really useful to actually just stretch across and plug right into your camera. And it's just super easy. Now, when it comes down to lenses, I do prefer to use the Sigma 16mm f1.4. This is just a phenomenal lens and I've been using this for years. So why fix something that's not broken, right? So this is my preferred lens of choice. And so there you guys have it. That is the actual main camera rig itself. Now, The other thing that is going to go with this is going to be lighting. Now, when it comes down to how you like to film your videos, that's going to be a little bit different for everybody, right? So you can film in front of a window if that works really well for you. If you are somewhere where you have nice windows and good lighting, definitely feel free to go ahead and do that. And that makes things a lot easier because all you need is this actual camera rig that we're talking about. But if you need some lighting and you want it to be very easy to set up as well, and I definitely suggest the Zhiyun Molus G60. This is a great bicolor light. You can pair this and really just buy the kit and use the softbox that comes with it, or you can use the Bowens head mount that comes with it and you can just attach your own softbox on there and you can get some nice lighting. When it comes down to powering the light, you can also take advantage of that V-mount battery on the back of your rig. You can just run a USB-C cord straight to your V-mount battery and that can power the light as well. Boom, you have an entire setup that is powered by your V-mount battery and you should be ready to go and just start filming videos. And you don't have to worry about if there's a plug nearby or anything like that. You can just power everything by this battery. And so hopefully you can see now why this is just such a great option if you want to film in different areas of your house and you don't want to have to stress about setting up. It can all just be powered by one V-mount battery and you can just make some incredible videos. Now, what do you guys think? Is this a setup that you think would work well for how you film your videos? Leave me a comment below. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk about it. Also, if you haven't already, hit the like button for me and hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. Thanks for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.